The year was 1987 when my parents first met. Babu was a first-year computer science nerd and Baba was a second-year law student here in Leicester. According to Baba, it was love at first sight, and they dated straight after they met. Little did they know that they were soulmates, and Babu gave birth to a healthy baby girl on the 18th of November 1993, named Amal, which means hope in Arab, I think. That baby girl is me, by the way. Hi! Baba was an international lawyer, so he traveled a lot and we rarely see him at home. But that's okay, he makes it up by bringing back home loads and loads of chocolates. Babu was I don't actually quite know what she used to do, but she worked in the Ministry of Defense. So I used to tell my classmates in primary school that she worked with guns. That scared them off. Not long after I've arrived came my sister Ika, then Shafiq, Ira, Ijam, and Hazik. We grew up in a tiny house in Sungai Akar with our chickens. Yes, we had chickens, 40 to be exact. We even had 2 rabbits that died tragically. One bunny jumped off my balcony and the other died not long after. She was probably heartbroken or something. And 3 cats that weren't even ours. My parents were very strict with us, especially towards me and my sister. They would tell us, crying will not get you anything, or something like, bersusah dahulu, bersenang kemudian. So I didn't grow up having fancy things in the click of my heels, or however the saying goes. I remember back in the old days, all the cool girls in my primary school had really nice stationeries like Funky Friends. Yes, who doesn't remember Funky Friends? I asked Babu and Baba if I could get one because I wanted to fit in. They would, as usual, say, "Dengan duit siapa?" So I saved up using my canteen money. I would get 50 cents a day. I didn't use them, so I saved up for that one pencil case. Week after week, the day finally came when I managed to save up my coins to 16 ringgit. Imagine the joy I felt when I finally got it, sorry. The joy was only for temporary though. I still didn't fit in school. I was what you would say a wallflower. I was very timid and quiet. Sometimes my teachers made me stand on my chair to make me speak. Ugh, can we skip this? Okay, primary school days were the worst. Glad that is over. I then moved to MS where I made friends, who I still keep in contact with, namely Zia, Kina, Kola, Dina, Bila, and Kalish. I didn't like MS though, because I felt restricted, so I moved to JES, where I had the best time of my life. I met amazing people and became more open and less timid. I took art and was really good at it. I really am good at it, I just don't like to show off in this video. I had a group of friends that I hung out with every lunchtime. Oh, whenever we have lunch together, we would say "Eltits." Don't ask. I forgot to mention these amazing people. Vida, Fifa, Lily, Tika, Fatin, and Umi. My family even moved into a slightly bigger house in Sekurang that could fit all of us. We didn't bring our chickens with us though. The biggest news in my life came during the summer of '09. I was at home with Ika and Baba. He called us and said that he's not working anymore in his office. We were really worried. And Ika asked, "Are we poor?" Baba had this huge smile on his face and said, "We're gonna live in Lao." Well, at least the rest of my family did while I was stuck in the boarding house. I couldn't sleep for days as I missed my family so much. But my boarding mates helped me get through homesickness. That was when I became really close to the crazy Emma Kader. We were roommates for 2 years straight, and she's the only person that has seen my nevermind. After my O-levels, Papa made a promise with me. If I get really good grades, he would send me off to do my A-levels in the UK. I got my results in the end and they were pretty amazing. But I chose to stay in the boarding house because I love my friends too much. The next 2 years of my life was a roller coaster. My nana girl got really sick one day and since then she stopped being herself. Sometimes she can't remember my name. Almost everyone in my family was worried about me. They tell me usually kids who were given early independence would end up becoming a wild child. Sure, I want to fly off to Hollywood with my non-existent boyfriend and start a band. Not. Every weekends, I would come home to stay with Mama Aming and Tutong with his family. We literally live in the jungle, but it was nice to get away from civilization once a week. Every now and then I would stay with Babuhar too, and she's one of the very few people I look up for fashion advices. I made more friends during my A-level years, and they're all good friends of mine. There's Ms. Madani, Azima, did I mention Zira before this? Oh, and there's the people in my geography class. There's too many of you. I would visit my family in every chance I get. Summer 11 was one to remember. I met a boy. Yes, the cliche summer love story, a girl meets a boy. They think they're in love, but they're not. His name was ... He was really cute. We talked and talked almost every night, and we went out. 4 dates later, I got bored and got on with my life, but he didn't. Summer 12 was the best summer to date. Baba got posted to Geneva, Switzerland. We were living the dream there. We had a house on a hilltop with a mountain view. Imagine waking up and looking at Mont Blanc first thing in the morning. We even had road trips to Milan and Lyon, France, but of course this didn't last very long. Baba got a phone call one day from his boss and told him to come home. Everyone back at home was excited, but we were really... we all knew this was coming, but didn't know it would come this soon. It was very peculiar going back to the norm. Babu had to go back to work, and Baba only comes home very late. Sometimes we only get to spend time with Baba once a week as he got really busy. I had to wait patiently for my A-level results. When it finally came, I didn't know what to feel. Albeit I got accepted to my firm choice, but I still wasn't sure if I could get the scholarship. Baba sent me off anyways. I came to Leicester and made new friends who I'm very close with now. There's Lee, my housemate, Nona, Amal R, and Arif. Of course, there are other amazing people I met along the way. My 2 other housemates, Yan and Fiza, there's Duan, Muiz K, Arin, and yada yada yada. They say that whatever the journey is, it's not only the destination that matters, but the people with whom you travel with. I look forward to travel with more new faces.